We are live. Hello, world. Let's see. All right. I'm looking for one more light. I'll be right back. Here. Hello to anybody out there. Hey guys, I think it's like 6 o'clock in the States, in California. Here in the Philippines, it is 9:25 a.m. And Hobart and I have some free time, so we thought we'd come on and do a live. Today we're going to talk about, our main topic is medical in the Philippines, as far as like what we've experienced so far with the pharmacies, and also like going to a medical appointment. And we also are going to discuss that we finally got internet and who we actually went through to get it, which is interesting because it's not what we have been talking about. So it's pretty funny. But I'm waiting for Hobart to come in. And right now we don't have anybody in the chat anyway, so we're good. All these cookies are good. We completely finished a box of these. And anyways, here we are.
Hey guys, what's up?
Well, there's nobody in yet, but if anybody wants to join us, it's 6 p.m. in the States. Well, in California. So.
And it is 9 a.m. here.
Yeah.
In
so someone will come in, maybe.
All right. So what was the topics? What are we?
Wanted to talk about the internet. We finally got internet.
Yeah. So today we got USA Converge TV or something like that.
It was Converge?
It's cable internet. And basically.
Cable internet.
Yeah. And basically, what's happening is today is the 12th. It got installed yesterday. It was supposed to be installed on the 1st. So
okay, so today in the States is September 11th.
Oh, September 11th.
Mhm.
Hey, 9/11.
Yeah,
9/11.
9/11.
Do you remember 9/11?
I do. I do remember when it happened.
What it?
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to talk about what happened.
No. I mean, like, where were you? What were you doing when it happened?
I was at home and I saw the TV. I didn't understand what was happening because I was only in high school. I think we were in our junior year. Were we in our junior year?
Yeah, because we graduated.
Yeah. And we signed up that year. We signed up in
December.
In December of 2001.
So we signed up to join the military after 9/11.
Yeah, that same year that 9/11 happened. So we knew we knew we were going to war. We knew that when we joined the service. So that was okay with us. I was really young. I was only 17. What do I remember? I remember no school happened that day. We all just watched the TV, and I think we kind of went home early that day from school. Mm-hmm. They released us all. But yeah, everybody was glued to the TV. Something was going on in the world, in the United States, specifically the Twin Towers. But we weren't, I wasn't old enough to really understand the magnitude of what happened or what was happening. Mm-hmm. At the time. I was really young. And when I went to war, I was still very young. I was only 18. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I didn't really understand everything that I was doing. Mm-hmm. I didn't understand politics or anything like that. All I knew is that I was a soldier, and I had my weapon, and I had my rounds, and I had a job to do.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's all I understood. I was only 18. I was really, really young. And when you're 18, you think you're old. You think you're well, because we're adults at that point, you think you kind of have a good understanding of the world, but I didn't. I was really young. I didn't understand it the way I do now, and I still have a lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi to whoever just got in.
I remember 9/11. Yeah, like you said, um, we were all in class. Everyone, like all the TVs in the entire school, was on. I couldn't really understand what was happening. It was that like two buildings, were going down, and or one building was going down, and we were just watching it smoking in television. But I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know it was like an attack on U.S. soil. I didn't know that it was, an attack on the financial capital of the U.S.
Mhm.
And so, but yeah, we joined December 2001, graduated 2002, shipped out. Well, you shipped out in August.
I shipped out in
August?
July.
Oh,
You
July.
shipped out August. I
You
shipped out in
July
July.
2002. I shipped out in
Mhm.
August 2002. And then Iraq happened in March 2003. So,
yeah. Then we did the infiltration.
the
so
infiltration to
it all happened
yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah. And so it was very quick. I wanted, because of 9/11, I wanted to be infantry. I wanted to be in the front lines. I wanted to be all that stuff, right? It's one of those things where it's like, man, I really want to, when something like that, something very significant happens, right?
Mhm.
I felt like, hey, you know what? I want to be in the front lines. But my recruiter at that time,
The recruiter was cool. Our recruiter
Rivera,
was great.
right?
His name was not
His name
Rivera.
wasn't Rivera?
It was something else.
Ramirez, Reyes,
Perez.
Oh, no.
Henry Hernandez.
Hernandez. It was
His
Hernandez.
Hernandez. Our recruiter was Sergeant First Class
Sergeant First Class
Hernandez.
He was a staff sergeant at the time. Wasn't
He was Sergeant First Class.
Yeah, he was Sergeant First Class.
Hello to whoever's in the chat.
And so we joined, and he's like, "Don't be infantry. You're gonna go to war. You're gonna go to combat." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. I want to go." And she's like, "Yeah, but you're joining with your girl. So if you guys gonna join the battle buddy program, you gotta make sure that you gotta live throughout the conflict."
Yeah.
And so
and I don't think people thought we would stay together when we joined the service, because we joined out of high school. We were high school sweethearts, and we joined on the buddy system together.
No faith. Had no faith.
No, nobody believed in our relationship. They're like, "Oh, y'all ain't gonna make it," and they told us that. That's messed
They told
up.
us that. The drill sergeant said that too. Our friend said that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Our recruiter told us that
recruiter told us
we
that.
should that our relationship wasn't gonna make it. Hi, Dahlia.
Hey, Dahlia.
Just a quick hello. Hi.
Yeah. So, but anyways, now we're here.
We're here in the Philippines. We retired from the service after 20 years, and we moved. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
I still feel like it's unreal.
So just to catch you guys up on what's been happening, we got here in Philippines
on the 18th of September of August. Yeah.
August 18th.
Yeah.
So and then it took us about 15 days to get our car. No, it took us
17 days to get the car.
17 days to get a car. It took us 1 week to get a motorcycle.
Well, yeah, we got the motorcycle within like 3 days of getting here. We got a motorcycle.
Yeah. Got my phone. Got a cell phone, SIM card first day.
And his first load was crap.
Yeah,
because we didn't know what we were doing.
Smart ain't that smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Globe ain't that great either.
Yeah, no. It's not what we're used to, but we're working through the hurdles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so we have been shopping around for internet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we tried Globe. Globe is very slow, right? Very, very slow.
But I wouldn't even say it's slow. Like we can't even use it for more than 3 days. Like we run out of the load in 3 days.
So we got the FAMSurf or whatever, which is 200 gigabytes. We run out of the load in like 4 days. 4 days. I have to go back and pay another. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we keep going.
Subscription or whatever.
Month subscription gone in 4 days.
In 4 days. So that's because we're streaming.
Yeah, we are. We definitely use the internet a lot.
And then so we tried Globe, very slow, 25 megabytes per second upload, and then and download, and then upload was like 10, right? Maybe 6. Very, very slow.
Yeah.
So we got USA TV Converge. It is now at 2. Last time I clocked it was at 256 megabyte.
Wow.
Download
so
speed.
That's fast.
That's faster than Globe.
Yeah. Okay, so
And then,
now
and
we're
then,
working now.
upload speed is 100 megabytes per second.
And is
But,
it
yeah,
unlimited?
it's unlimited. So that's a
Alright,
great thing
cool,
about
cool,
it, is, right? It's
cool.
like unlimited. I have to pay it like monthly now. The thing about it is, though, is we're used to 300, 400 megabytes per second.
Right. And like we do want to start trying to maybe work online. We're gonna try, see if it works. I don't know.
No, I don't want to work.
He doesn't want to work.
I don't want to work.
I don't know. It's hard for me not to do something.
That's
So
because we haven't really gone out yet. We've gone to like Manawag Church, the Basilica,
Basilica.
and then we went to San Fabian Beach.
Yeah. And the beach
we-
is calling. The beach is calling.
We went to Baguio.
I like Baguio.
Just to pay for the car.
Yeah.
And then other than that,
And we've been down south. We went to go visit your aunt.
Oh yeah, Quezon
Yeah.
City. Lukban, Quezon.
Yeah, we need to go visit another aunt too. We need to visit all our family.
So Dahlia, do you have any questions?
Dahlia, she said, "Quick hello. Are you still in here?" Sometimes people like jump in and out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just to internet, yeah, we got internet now. It's fast. It's unlimited. Unfortunately, the house is concrete, so I'm gonna need to buy
how's that gonna
multiple routers. So
Oh.
we have the modem coming into the house, which has its own Wi-Fi. It's 256, right? It's a download speed. But then when I connect it to my router is what, 2010, 2011.
Oh, so it kind of degrades
It degrades very slow. So I need to take out the Linksys system, and install it throughout the house.
Yeah, we need to figure that out.
That's nice.
And then we still got a lot of construction going on around
Mhm.
here. And so like we kind of stuck home throughout the construction.
Yeah, that we can't leave the house, and
Can't
when
go
there's
anywhere.
construction happening, there's people here. Whenever they need anything, have to go to the store, purchase it, so that way they can continue moving forward and progressing throughout the
With the job.
job. Yeah, that works out.
Yeah.
I am getting like some stuff updated.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah, so well, we got all the windows updated, all the ACs updated, but there's one room and one bathroom in the house that was never touched. It didn't have electricity, and so
Oh, she just said she misses me.
uh,
Happy you two are following your dream. Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, they're just doing that right now. And then Hero wants like a basketball court area, so we're paving some of the area in on the side, so that way we can put a basketball hoop up. And then there's people that are renting, but that's
So Dahlia, I know who Dahlia is.
okay.
It took me a minute.
Who that Dahlia?
My friend.
From who?
Her name's Z.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Took a minute. You had to tell me that you actually knew me, because I'm looking at your name and I'm like,
No.
who is this? And now I know.
I know. How's work? How's everything?
Everything over here is great, by the way. We have 2 people in the chat now. So. This is online, so you can't.
Oh, okay.
You
all
can't
right,
tell the
disregard,
world.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay,
He likes
cool,
to get
cool.
personal, and
I get
and
personal,
he
you
likes
know
to
what I
like
mean?
give shout outs with
Yeah,
names,
shout
and I
out
tell him,
names. Yeah, I'm shout out to Dahlia.
I'm like, stop that. Yeah, no, we're good. He's under the weather. Okay, so like sickness goes in waves. It's really strange. So when we got here, I think, were you sick? You got sick,
I got sick.
like a little cold, congestion. Then I got it. Then
And then we went to church.
Yeah.
We probably came across, I don't know, thousands of people.
thousands.
And
Well, then Hero got sick.
and so yeah.
Hero got sick before church. Hero had a fever,
Mhm.
and he's been sick. I started giving him and he has stomach ache and fever, and I was like, I don't know what this is. So we've been giving him like Tylenol and ibuprofen. Finally, his fever broke. I sent him back to school. He
Mhm.
came home with a bacterial infection in his eyes. And it went from one eye to 2 eyes.
Mm.
And we gave him a haircut just in case it was like his hair that was getting in his eye. But I don't think that it was his hair that was the issue. I think it's like there's no soap. in the bathrooms, so it's not like you can wash your hands with soap and water.
Yep.
And I mean, there's just like a lot of different things that can kind of like he's a kid, he's at school.
Yeah, he's
I-
touching things. He's not really washing his hands.
Yeah.
So I feel like I got sick from the church. So, but I'm like feeling under the weather. My nose is stuffy. My throat is itchy.
Uh-huh. I
got,
told him
like,
I think he
phlegm.
has the Roni.
No,
I think he does, but
but I got my shots.
no, we're fine. Like it's not gonna.
It's not. It's not.
It's not
the
gonna
Roni. It's not
stop
the Roni.
you.
It's not the Roni.
He thinks it's not Roni, but I think it's Roni.
It's not the Roni. It's not the Roni.
I
Because I don't have any fevers.
whatever. I thought you had a fever last night.
Not right now.
Not right
Not
now.
And I'm not really taking any type of medication. So
We don't drink the water from the sink. Okay.
no. We get water.
I will tell you though, so like I was really worried about Hero and his bacterial infection in his eye. I already diagnosed
Oh,
him.
that's right. You want to talk about the doctor trip?
Yeah, I do want to
So
talk about
here
the
we go,
doctor
doctor trip.
Yeah.
Oh,
hello.
hey,
Hello.
Felino Ancheta.
Hello.
Hey, shout outs. Thank
And,
you for logging in.
And thanks for subscribing.
Yeah,
we saw
we're
that.
doing good, Manong. So Phil is when we first got to the United States, they helped us out.
Oh, wonderful.
They helped us out. We actually stayed with them for a little bit.
Oh, that's
very,
great.
very, very awesome. And we you went to, I think, the brother or a cousin's party
I did?
in Delano. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was
So
this a recent party?
that was a recent
Oh,
party.
y'all be popping
Unchecked.
off.
Yeah,
Y'all have big parties.
The one with the
the
fireworks.
I know.
right,
I was
right?
like,
There was like a king's
wow.
chair. You know what I mean?
no. That party was lit.
I know, but we missed out. I guess they were giving out money like for prizes.
Oh, I
at
know,
the
we
end.
left early.
Yeah, we left
I know.
early.
All
think-
good.
I think my brother was like, I got a $500. I got $500. I'm like, what? We should have stayed.
We have
Yeah.
kids though. We can't stay.
Yeah,
we can't stay late. We got children. They get cranky. We got to go.
Yeah.
So Hero. Okay, let's talk about Hero's doctor's appointment. So first of all, I'm a concerned mama bear. Okay, I told Hobart, I was like, we need to take Hero to the doctor. His eyes are infected, and it's not getting better. And so we waited until we had a chance. He gets a lunch break, so we took him to the doctor, and we went on our motorcycle. You know, it's a cute motorcycle. The three of us, Himiko, she stayed back, and so we went to the doctor. And Hero goes in. They ask him what his name is. They ask us what barangay we live in. They looked him up somewhere. They were looking in papers. They looked him up. And then they asked him how old he was. He told him his age. He got weighed. And then I told them what the symptoms were. And they prescribed me some medications, like 3 different kinds. And they gave us a bottle of starter medication. Now, they gave us antibiotic. He does have a bacterial infection, so antibiotic would work on a bacterial infection. And the antibiotic is it's a powder. So it comes as a powder form. You have to put in the distilled water, and then you shake it up, and then you put it in the fridge. He's supposed to consume it within 7. Like he's supposed to consume it over the next 7 days. Now they did give me another prescription for additional amounts of this medication. So, you know, he started taking it yesterday. And here's the crazy thing is, it was free.
Mm-hmm. So we learned today. One of my cousins, I think. Yeah, one of my cousins work in the PhilHealth, and what was told to us,
it's like urgent care.
Kids and seniors, they get free healthcare basically here, and if you're doing just like small things, minor stuff like that,
urgent
cold,
care kind of stuff,
sick, whatever, you know, they'll prescribe you. I mean, you can go to a pharmacy and ask them for medication.
They wouldn't give it to us though. You can
So if you need like antibiotics,
you have
something stronger, then you have to get a prescription. That's why we had to go there. But other than that, anything else you need over counter, they'll give it to you.
Yeah, because I definitely did try. Hi, Fresh. Hey, I'm glad you caught the live. Yeah, so we did try like old school, go to the pharmacy and try to get the prescription. Like, like just go over to the counter and ask the doctor, the pharmacist. But she's the one who directed us and said, like, hey, you have to go see a doctor. So then I was like, all right, that's fine. So it was a no-go that first try. So that first night when I noticed he had pink eye. I was like, all right, well, let's go to the pharmacy. Went to the pharmacy. They told us basically we could only get eye drops. And I mean, I read about the eye drops and they're poison basically. So I was like, no, we're not doing that. And then so the next day I was like, Hero needs to go to an appointment. And both his eyes were crusty. And we talked to him about, his hand hygiene, and we're like trying to help him. But they gave me 3 prescriptions. They gave me antibiotics. They gave me Tylenol, and here it's Pramitol or something like that. It's not like Tylenol. It's another name brand. And then they also gave us like allergy meds. And I was like, we don't need allergy meds. I'm not buying that. But what I do need is I don't need Tylenol because we already have it. What I do need is this antibiotic.
Mhm.
So we started administering it yesterday. Today's day 2 of the antibiotics. Thank you to everyone who's here. Thank you to everyone in the chat and for all the thumbs ups. Thanks. We will get to the chat right now too. So we were able to give him his medications this morning. I looked, his eyes are still looking bad. So hopefully with, the 10 days of taking the medication, it will correct itself. And that's my hope. But if it doesn't, then the next step would be to go to an eye doctor.
Mhm.
And they have them, but we'd have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, we have to go to
the nearby hospital. The hospital's not that far from our house. We can definitely get there. But our first try was over here at the Phil Health,
Yeah, it's Phil.
and it was free.
It's free.
It was free. I was shocked. I was like, how much do I owe you? Nothing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so initially we thought we were gonna pay something going to Phil Health, but they just name, age.
And they
if
gave
you're
him his
a
medication.
student,
Yeah,
it's
he's a
free.
student.
If you're a senior, it's free. If you go to
Yeah.
a higher level of care, like going to a hospital, then you have to pay
We'll
for that.
have to
But,
pay.
like normal stuff, cold, flu, if you need antibiotics for whatever reason, then they'll provide you those prescription
Yeah,
medication
the basic
at
care.
cost. I mean,
Right.
at no cost.
At no cost. It was free. Yeah.
So
was a
that's I
shock.
thought that was
a total
interesting,
shock
yeah.
to me.
I mean, even in the U.S., your urgent care is not free.
It's not free.
It's not free. You gotta
No.
pay for it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like, wow,
It's like
that's
30.
interesting.
Whenever I would take the kids to urgent care, just even to get a referral, it was like $30, $40. I was like, $60. All I did was spend 15 minutes with that doctor, and they did nothing. Yeah, so it drive me crazy. All right, let's see who's here. And it says, I'm so happy I caught you guys on a live today. So hard to catch you. So I was telling him it's really hard for us because like during this time of day, during the mornings, we've got a lot of construction going on. Usually we'll have like people in the house. I'll be cooking or washing clothes. So it's really hard for us to get together to do a live in the morning. Also, the morning time here would also be a time that I'd be working in the States. So if I was trying to, work with a client or something, it would be during this hours. So it's kind of like hard to do a live. And so we haven't been able to like schedule a live. We just haven't been able to say like, okay, we're going to do lives at this time every day. And we just haven't been able to do it. Like, and then sometimes we'll like stay up later. We'll stay up late to do the live, but then it'll really impact our workout. So because we like to work out in the morning, if we stay up late, like till 12 or like 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. here, then we only get about 4 hours of sleep before I'm waking him up saying like, hey, let's go work out. So this morning we got up at 4:30 and we worked out. We did 3 miles this morning, and then we did HIIT. And the HIIT, we did an additional another mile while we were doing HIIT. So we did about 4 miles and we did HIIT. And
What is HIIT?
high intensity training.
high intensity interval training.
Oh, okay.
So it's like run, walk, side straddle hop, or jumping jacks, run, walk, and then lunges, run, walk. So it's getting your heart rate
We
up higher
are
and more.
definitely working out. Like we are working out. We're trying to get back into shape, guys. Okay, look, I have a personal trainer. His name is Hobart. All right. I'm not one to exercise, and I was telling him today, I was like, this is the first time I broke a sweat. When I was in the military, and I had all the resources available to me. No, listen, okay.
She never worked out.
No, I did. I would get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. No, I would. If I was deployed, listen, don't. Okay. If I was deployed, I would get up at 5 a.m. Okay, you're a first sergeant. You have to do these things. These are things you must do. You must be in the gym. But I will tell you that I did not push myself to I was just in maintenance. You know, I didn't have my personal trainer. Now my personal trainer, he's here. I make him go for walks. So I tell him like, hey, we need to get up, we need to go, we need to exercise. So I wake him up at 4:30. He gets up and he takes me.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's hard, especially when you like when I retired from the military, I did not go to the gym for 4 months straight. I was like, I am done, and I did not do any exercise. But then I definitely started putting on the pounds, and now I look back at my old pictures, and I was like, I want to work out. I want to get back to where I was. I liked it where I was.
And the beach here, the water is hot, so it's like, man, I want to go out there, but I'm like, whoa, I'm ready for like winter hibernation. My body is not ready for the summer, you know.
My body is not ready for this beach.
Yeah. It's like, dang
but
it.
no, we're gonna get there. We are determined, so we are gonna get there.
Yeah.
Take it easy,
definitely.
And like half portions on the rice. All right, the rice gonna get me fat.
My mom was cooking some good food.
His mom
I
was
would say I
cooking
probably
good
gained like
food.
5 pounds when we first
His
got
mom.
here. Yeah.
And then Hawaii. Hello, we went to Hawaii.
Went to Hawaii. You know what?
And
I blame Randy, right?
And Kate.
Randy and Kate for taking us to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And made us eat all that great food.
Oh,
it
yes.
was so much. It's so much good stuff. Halo.
It was so good.
Yeah.
But we'll get there. We'll get there.
So,
all
but yeah,
Willie Bobo in the house.
Yeah, Willie Bobo in the
Alex
house.
13.
Alex 13. Hey,
look, everybody's here, guys. Breakdancer Kiyoshi.
Yoshi.
All right, let's see what everybody's saying.
Okay.
Hello, I hope you're doing good. We're doing great.
I'm under the weather again. You know,
this is sickness number 2.
I think it's me. I have to learn hygiene. I gotta wash my hands. You know what I mean? Gotta stop like touching my face and stuff. So I think the problem is me.
Okay, so Willie Bobo. I'm here, guys. Aw, thanks for Willie Bobo's my dad. I get all happy when I see my dad. If you go to the local
RHU,
it's free meds. For kids
and senior citizens.
Thank you for that info. Yeah, because I was looking it up. Yes, we went to the local PhilHealth, and I was just shocked. I was ready to pay. It didn't matter. I was like, my son is getting seen by a doctor, and we're getting medication. Even though we do have TRICARE. But we don't have any kind of like health care out here. But we do have TRICARE, so I'm sure if we have to go to a medical and get something, we could get a refund. I'm sure we could. So yeah, that's cool. Thank you for that info, Fresh.
Yeah. So Alex says, "Good seeing you too. Let's be all you can be. You too." Oh, okay. So that Alex is phrasing like military,
be all you can be.
Yeah, be all you can be. So
I think we were an army of one. Okay,
an army of one.
Wait, which one were we?
And we're an army
be all
of
you
one.
can be.
Yeah, be all you can be was
before us.
We're army.
We're the armies of one. Army strong.
Army strong. No, that's afterwards.
Oh, it was after us.
I think an army of one.
Okay. Let me see.
So Fresh binge watching. Thank you.
Yes. We are still not where we need to be with our hours and our we have 900 subscribers now.
We do.
Yeah, we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely, we will get there. And then Dahlia likes random lives. She says keep us addicted.
Yeah. Okay,
and then she says we're doing heavy workouts.
so Willy Bobo is like, what have you learned in the language? What say something.
I know the same stuff I've always known.
What?
Um,
we
uh,
have
like-
we have a teacher coming over.
We
with
do.
the kids.
So we actually have a teacher. We're not going to say her name, okay? Put that out there. We have a high school teacher who comes to our house.
Oh
and-
wow! Just
and-
go ahead and describe.
Oh,
it. Yeah,
and
yeah.
she works over here. This is what she looks like.
So,
No,
yeah,
no.
She's about this tall.
She
you know,
drives
yeah.
this vehicle. No.
Yeah.
So we have a teacher who comes and she works with our children individually, well, like together, but she gives them quality time to learn and do their homework. So she actually is really helpful. She's teaching the kids. They're reading. Well, Hiro and Himiko could already read Ilocano because they can read Spanish. So the teachers were all impressed. Day one, our kids are getting quizzed by their elementary, and they were like, "Oh, your kids could read the language," and we're like, "Yeah, no, they can read Spanish." Like she's like, "Oh yeah, no, they're already reading." So we just have to kind of like teach them what the words mean that they're reading. And are you looking for one of their books or something? What were you looking around for?
I
All their
was.
stuff is over there. So then we were able to find a teacher who teaches at the high school level, and she comes here and she teaches our children in the evenings. And she comes in 5 days a week, and she spends time with the kids trying to help them get caught up, and also she translates for them what they're reading. So no, that is not what they do. Sticker book. Pause. No, this is actually an English book, and the kids like to do this for fun.
So this is it. This is
Second grade.
Second grade. My son is reading this every night.
Yeah, and he does a good job. He's reading the words beautifully, although he doesn't know what he's reading. And that's the same thing with you. Like you could read Spanish beautifully.
Yeah.
What's that noise?
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. So you can read Spanish beautifully, but you just don't know what you're reading.
No, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. It's like picking up one of those college books and you're just like reading. You're like, oh, what is it saying?
It's the no comprehension whatsoever. You can read the words, but you don't comprehend.
No, it's a medical book. Yeah, picking up a medical book and it's like, oh, what is that?
Yeah. But so we're really grateful for our teacher that comes in and is taking the time to really help the kids.
Yeah,
for sure. That's wonderful. Let's see. They asked me if I've learned anything new. I've learned. Have I learned anything new?
Yeah.
What did I learn?
What's an Ile?
An Ile is a school.
No.
Is it a church?
No. It's a town.
Oh, a town. I tried. Give me another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
That's it. That's all we get.
I haven't learned.
She hasn't learned.
It's
So-
okay. It's all good.
So Fresh says it's the internet situation going. Internet is great, man.
We got
it
the
is
internet
great.
fixed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I guess Converge came through.
Yes, Converge. So USA Cable
Converge.
came through. So
And-
now we have 256 megabytes.
256 megabytes. I'm happy with that.
download and then
download.
upload is 100. So
100.
that's not.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, no, we're happy about the internet. Now we can stream all we want. We don't have to be on a stream diet.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm, mhm.
That was obnoxious. It was
Yeah.
4 days before we would run out of internet, and then we'd have to go back to town to try and get more
Yes.
internet.
Alex says, what province? We're in Pangasinan, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Pangasinan, in Tayog.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Tayog area.
Tayog area.
Mhm.
That explains because your video is fast and not lagging. Yeah, cool. Good for you guys. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Yes.
thank you. Yeah, our
Finally
video
got the
was lagging
internet.
at one point.
It
Very.
took us like 3-4 almost 4 weeks to get internet.
Mhm,
We're in September 12th.
12.
From the day we got here, we went to go and try to get internet. That's from the 18th of August to the 12th of September. It took us all that time to finally have solid internet.
Yeah.
hmm And I mean, it was like different companies. We had to try so many different companies before we finally like were able to make it happen. So,
So we're 6 days from our 30-day mark, our first month.
oh wow. Yeah. That's so cool. Yeah, we've been here for almost a month.
So 24 days.
Yeah, it took us 17 days to buy a car, and it took us just one day. Like, well, we didn't get a motorcycle for 3 days because we thought we were naive to think that we were going to be able to get a car right away.
Yeah.
And since we didn't have wheels, we were like, well, looks like we got to go get this motorcycle.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about us is that we have experience in driving motorcycles.
Yeah.
So even though we were kind of like without wheels, we both can drive motorcycles. We're both licensed, and we both have experience riding motorcycles. Like I've got a lot of hours underneath my belt.
You popped the wheelie before.
I've been on the back of a wheelie before. That's for sure. So like our experience with riding motorcycles, even though like I took many years break from driving a motorcycle, I trust him completely with my life on the back of a motorcycle, completely, because this guy has ridden a motorcycle in like in the wind and the sandblast. He's been sandblasted in the deserts where you have to like lean your bike as you're riding and you're getting sandblasted.
Yeah.
And so like I know this guy has skills on the bike.
Yeah.
How many times has he been in a motorcycle accident? Plenty.
Yeah.
He is actually very lucky to have his shoulder or his elbow,
right
his knees. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen his flesh wounds, and he has not been able to do PT because of it.
I gotta work with like
did you hobble? Did you
bandages and stuff?
He's all bandaged up, and they're like, "What happened?" He's
I'm
like,
glad I did all that stupid stuff when I was younger.
Yeah.
I really
you had to get it out, huh?
Yeah, I really did. Look, I couldn't. I mean, like, if you got a Honda Civic right beside you, a Honda like right beside you on the right side that's revving up their engine, right, and you got another one that's revving up their engine on the left side. I think it was a Subaru, and I was just like lane splitting, and the red, and then for red light, red light, right, and she was in the back. I'm like,
I was in the back, and he popped a wheelie, and I'm holding on for dear life.
She's like,
yeah.
She's like slapping my head. Stop!
I did hit him because he was popping a wheelie with me on the back, and I was just like, "How dare you! Like, take it easy on me." But yeah, no, I took motorcycle driving classes before we like. I've got my license through California with my motorcycle license, with my motorcycle class, and I also used to drive a lot out in Georgia. Back we were in a riding group.
Mm-hmm.
And we ride a lot. So, but there has been some tragic accidents that happened in front of me to the point to where I was like too scared to get on the bike. But lately, since we've been in the Philippines, the bike that we drive is like a 125. Is it a 125?
125 cc.
And most motorcycles out here are really light. They're like the lighter motor. You're not getting like the 600,
the 1000, the 1 liter, but
you don't have that between your legs. Like that's a lot of power. It's kind of scary. It's a big heavy bike. These bikes over here, they're like little Vespas. I feel comfortable, zooping around.
They do have curvy roads, which I love, but I'm gonna have to save up for a big bike here in Philippines. But that's after I buy a truck, because you need to buy a truck. Like we went to SNR and we want to buy a fridge, and they don't deliver.
Oh, somebody's at the door. So we need a truck. Although we have an SUV, we are going to need a truck. But we don't have anywhere to park it at the moment. So, we got people over, but that's okay. My husband's going to handle that. So, with a motorcycle, like we're always about having, we don't want to have a bunch of motorcycles and not have a truck first. Cause I think the truck is what we need is so that we can like transport things. We tried to buy a fridge at SNR just the other day. And they don't deliver out to where we live. Oh, and by the way, this morning, I did get the house number finally. We're gonna need to put it out in the front because there's no house number on it. But I was able to put in an order with Amazon today. And thank you to I think it's Yu-Gi-Oh who or yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh is the one who always comes on and tells me about like different things I can do in the Philippines. And so I was able to make an order today. Fingers crossed that my order will come to the house in I think it takes like a week for Amazon Global. It's at Amazon Global when I was putting in the stuff, and I did have to pay like a hefty fee for the shipping, although he said if you did something like $50 or more, it was going to be free shipping. But I think it's like per like store or per item or something. So one of the items it was like 49.99, and I wasn't gonna go and buy two of them because I don't need that much stuff. So I ended up did paying for shipping. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see here. Somebody said, "Oh, am I okay? You guys don't worry about getting in shape. Let's go." Oh, you know what? We need to take care of our body, our health. So yeah, we have all this time. Might as well exercise and get back in shape. And then breakdancers saying we could have hand sanitizer, and hand sanitizer just doesn't do it for me. I think I need soap and soap and water. You definitely need to like have soap and water because hand sanitizer, it kind of like it kills the germs, but it doesn't take off like the stuff that's there, the film, the dirt. And then Willie Bobo, okay, yeah, Willie Bobo really is my dad. Yeah. Break dancer, yeah. um how's your internet situation? Okay, we talked about that. Two pig videos make me homesick. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I like two pig. So but I just feel like it's just too much. Like I just need a few and I'm done. I don't need like the whole stack. So I'm usually like giving it away. Hobart's family members, they'll come by and I'll be like, here's some two pig that I picked up on the side of the road earlier, that I got in massive amounts and I only needed a few. And then let me see. Oh, maybe it's the market. You never know what makes people sick. And also, when I go to the market, I'll make lots of videos of that and I'll put it up. I just finished making a video and downloading it of our trip. Where did we go? Oh, we went up into the mountains. So he took me on a motorcycle ride up into the mountains, up past St. Nicholas, because if you know the area, then there's a mountain pass. It's called St. Nicholas, and then you going up, and it was like freezing. Like we needed jackets as we were going up the mountain, and it was you could tell that there was some landslides, and we went up. We were driving for about an hour on our motorcycle, and we pulled over. It was beautiful, like the scenery, and wherever we pulled over, someone must live there because there was a dog and it was like barking at us. But we finally did like I did a video, so you could watch it. I'm gonna upload it pretty soon after this live, so you guys can see what we've been up to. And then let me see. Let's see here. What province are you living in? We're living in Pangasinan in Tayok area. And then can't wait to be in the same status as you guys in 2 years. My wife and I will be calling it quits permanently between our home in the Philippines and her home of Austria. That's super cool. Alex, it took us, if you go back and you look at our videos, because I did a whole thing on moving to the Philippines. There's a playlist where we talk about like, buying our tickets and different things that we thought about, all our planning. If you go back, you can see all the planning we did, whether it was like getting a bank account in the Philippines, what kind of bank accounts we got in the States, and which ones are amazing. All I can tell you is Charles Schwab. Get you a Charles Schwab. That is the absolute best thing we've done. And then we talk about, like the transition, because transitioning from our home to the Philippines, we had a transitional period where we were living in hotels, and just things like that we did, getting our house ready. Like when we were leaving, we did not make our hit times. We thought we were gonna leave on a certain date, like move out. We had like a 2-week window period, and I mean, we were still at our house, even though we were transitioned. We were still at our house trying to get it ready, like up until the day we were leaving on the plane. So we didn't make our hit times. And I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff too, with the planning. So go back and watch the videos. It's in our in the moving to the Philippines playlist. Let me see here. Let me see. Can Hero play his his video games? So yes, Hero is hooked up. We have our video games. We're actually waiting until all the construction is done. We don't want to have anything kind of like just out here in the living room. We're waiting until we get into our actual living space, because right now where we're living is in a bedroom. But we have a whole different part of the house that we plan on like living in, like really living in. And so we can't move into that. And then Hobart's also like constructing more parts of the house. He just put in another bedroom and another bathroom. So he's been reconstructing the home. He's also put in, right now we have contractors over. I'd say we probably have about 10 workers, laborers out there. And we have a main contractor who does the bidding for the job. And we only pay for labor, but we pay for parts and like all the materials separately. So we pay for the labor. And so we've got all these guys out here. And the only thing I have to provide is water for all the employees. But typically, it's customary for us to provide food. But when we did the cost analysis or estimate, we did not. We told them we weren't going to make the food because it's just a lot of people, and I don't think anybody wants to have like burnt spaghetti every day. So so I'm definitely not cooking, although that is part of the culture. So Hobart's putting in a basketball court for Hero and Himiko right here, right next door to the house, and he's rebuilding a lot of stuff. Yeah, I was telling them about all the construction you're doing.
Yeah, just updating. Actually, we gotta go. I just talked to the guy right now. We have about 9-10 guys working at the house right now, and they're working on the concrete. We're remodeling one of the rooms, doing an add-on, and then we're doing a whole new bathroom, breaking walls down and putting doors. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, Fresh is asking, how's the cost of living there now? Is it something of your expectation, or is it expensive? Is it more than what you guys anticipated? I want to know, how is it getting expensive everywhere?
I would say, I think we talked about this in the previous live, right? Regarding going to SNR. So SNR, 700 peso for membership. You would go to SNR, just like SNR is the Costco here in Philippines, and they have pretty much everything. You would go to SNR just to have your comfort stuff, right? Like
that's expensive.
That's very
You're
expensive.
not gonna save any money.
Usually in the US,
at SNR.
Costco is where you save money if you're buying bulk, but SNR you don't save money at all. It's the price increase. If you go to the market, right, where you're buying like your vegetables and your meat and stuff like that at the market, then you save a lot of money.
So food here is really inexpensive, like vegetables and meat. And like if you're gonna cook at home, it's very inexpensive. I pay $1 for like something here or something there. It's only $1. And where it would normally cost like $10 in the States. So there's that difference. But let's say you're going to go out to eat. Every time the four of us go out to eat, it's about $20.
$20
for all four of us. And we eat till we're full, and sometimes we even take plates to go home. So I can definitely take the food that we didn't eat, and I can bring it home and I can create another dish from the
So
leftovers.
I would say in the province, right, comfortably. Like if we're really like skimping out, I mean, we'll do a whole budget video because
we're
I think in
planning
October,
to be on a budget
yeah,
in October. So
right.
stick around, because October we're gonna do daily vlogs of our spending.
Our spending. But right now, with the construction happening, with all this stuff
The
getting
moving
installed, the moving
costs.
cost, and then not really situated all that much yet.
No, we had to, like, we just went to SNR, and Hobart doesn't want me to tell people how much we spent.
Mhm.
He doesn't want me to tell you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You want me to tell him?
Sure.
Okay, we went to SNR, and we bought all the things we needed.
Mhm.
It was $700 US.
Yeah. So it's about 41,000.
41,000 pesos.
So it was 41,000 pesos,
Mhm.
$700. And so, you know, we use our credit card to put it all. Yeah.
But I classified.
Everything classified.
So I wouldn't put that as like what I would normally spend. We're not going to SNR all the time.
SNR is a Costco, Kevin.
It's a Costco. It is. SNR is too far for us to be going regularly. Like,
Yeah.
it's at least a 4-hour drive, because it's 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So like the things that we would normally, like, we don't need to get a bunch of stuff there. Like we could get it at the market right here, and we probably pay less at the market. But at SNR, it's like for your comforts. It's like things that you like. I was able to find tampons there. Okay, guys, I couldn't find them in the markets, but I got them there.
Yeah. So like I said, your comfort stuff. But if you buy your
Mhm.
comfort stuff, you're not. It's US
US prices.
It's US prices, and it's a little bit jacked up more because of the
Yeah.
import-export taxes.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, yeah, if you want to spend money like that, you can. But if you're here in the province, I would say if we really skimp, right? I'm waiting for my first electric bill.
Yeah.
After a month, I'm waiting for the water bill.
Because when we got here, his mom had been here for about a week or something.
Mm-hmm.
The electric bill was
3,000 pesos.
3,000 pesos, which is less than what's 3,000 pesos? It's like $60.
No.
What is it?
Yeah, $60.
So $60 for the electric bill. The water bill was 2,000 pesos. Okay.
Which is $40.
Which is like $40. All right. So we just paid those bills, and now there's a new bill coming through. So come October, we're gonna have what we actually spent.
Yeah,
like what we actually, and we got the AC right away. So then now we'll know exactly how much it is for our electricity and our water usage. Yeah. And we don't use stuff sparingly.
We don't.
No, we don't turn off the light. We don't close the water fountain. We're not like, we're not trying to budget. We're just like living.
Not right now.
We're just living. We're here. We're living.
But I'll tell you, compared to, and if you look at our old video, and we put how much we spent on a monthly basis in the United States, compared to that, this is probably 10%, maybe less.
Yeah, it's
maybe
about 10%.
5%. We're spending 5% at cost. So I have 8 to 10 guys working here in construction right now, and
spoiled Westerners. Yes, Kevin.
Okay, Kevin. Sure. That's true. It's not like we're saving a lot of money here in Philippines. Like a lot. I would say a lot of money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Food, living. Like if you can come here and already have your place to stay, right? Your house, then everything else is maintenance. Golden. Yeah.
Can I, Alex, I want to answer something for you. You're asking about your USAA and your Charles Schwab. Look, I have USAA. I haven't used them at all, like zero.
Yeah.
Zero. What we use is Navy Federal. Navy Federal Credit Union gave us the loan for the vehicle.
Yep.
So we were able to get a nice SUV, brand new, 2003.
Zero down.
Zero down with Navy Federal Credit Union. So they have been like a godsend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't tried anything through USA. We still have it. We have it open. It's
We have
there.
USA is there, but I decided that I want to go through Navy Federal just because I've been doing all kinds of research. There's a lot of bloggers out there, and it was like, all right, let's go through the whole.
Now let's
process.
just say USA has a lower rates for credit cards.
They do.
So if that's the credit card you go through, then that's cool. You probably be fine.
But
We have it as a backup. Charles Schwab all the way. Like if Charles Schwab, I can make it into a song. I can make it into like a poem. It is the best.
Charles Schwab. Hey, in fact, we've been pulling a lot of money from out of ATMs to pay these construction guys.
Yeah.
And finally, we looked at our bill, and Charles Schwab gave us
a refund.
A refund of
Yeah.
like $60
Yeah.
from all the ATM withdrawals. So Charles Schwab gives you your money back.
And they give you the best rate.
No foreign transaction fee, right?
Right.
You get the Filipino rate at that moment in time, whatever it is, the dollar to peso, and then you get your refund on your ATM fees. So just fund Charles Schwab and then go walk around and pull money from ATMs.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't know why, but BDO is not playing with Charles Schwab.
BDO does not play with Charles Schwab. Every time we go to BDO, they don't give us any money. So we have to go through like China, RCA or something. There's different all the other ATMs have worked except for BDO. So there's that.
Kevin, the $1.50 hot dog. No, but they have cheesecakes.
They have cheesecakes. Cheesecake Factory cheesecake, okay?
Yeah, so SNR does not have the hot dog.
And it was only like 100 pesos, which is $2.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, you ain't getting no deals at SNR, all right? It ain't no deal. You're just getting what you're getting. Okay, Apple Pay.
Oh, Apple Pay is a godsend too.
We love Apple Pay.
That's a credit card that we use on a daily basis.
That's the only credit card we use.
So, Alex, if you're going to use any credit cards anywhere at all, like when traveling, use Apple Pay. And if you're not in the Apple ecosystem, I'm sorry, dude, but Apple Pay is the best.
Apple Pay is
like
awesome.
you get this metal card. It doesn't have your
no numbers.
Credit card information on there, no expiration dates, nothing like that. So you swipe, whatever.
And they look at you, and everybody's like confused because they want to look at your card and get the numbers. And then they say, what do we do with this? And they just give us back our card.
Yeah.
They're not able to put any info in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I love the Apple card because of that. And they all take your card and swipe it and walk away with it. And Apple, it's super secure.
Yeah, but you know what, Alex? I don't know what state you're in right now, all right? But I would highly encourage you to go to go find a Philippine National Bank, right, in the U.S. and open up a bank account with them. You can do that in the US.
Yeah, you can.
Because you're gonna need if you are gonna buy a car here in Philippines, you're gonna need to fund that, right? So the cars here are like 2 million, 2.5 million, somewhere in up in those range, which is about 40K, 45K USD. So you're gonna need to fund your Filipino bank account. And I would, if you're gonna start that process, start it now. Start it early. So that way the routing number, it's there. You check, in smaller amount, make sure it's good to go. Before you don't
need to put a bunch of money in it. Like that's not important. You just need to have it established. So that way when you're here,
you have an ATM card.
You have an ATM card and everything. So then when you go to when you're trying to buy the vehicle, because you have to get a manager's check. Okay, which is weird. All right, which is like
same as cash.
It's like a cashier's check. Okay, it's like that. You got to go to the bank, you get this check, and then you go to the dealer and you give them, because here cars are bought cash. You have to get your own financing through your banks or whatever. Like you just show up with you can't get no financing in like at the dealer. Like, that doesn't happen. So we bought a car cash. We have a loan. Our loan is with Navy Federal Credit Union. So, and that took a minute to get going and get done. It was a hurdle. It was a huge hurdle. It wasn't something easy. So,
All right,
Let's
Kevin.
go back up.
Let's go over
Let's
to
see
the
what
thing.
anybody said.
But yeah, Apple Pay is good. Apple Pay is good. And the thing is, like, when you swipe your Apple Card, the number that shows on there, usually like the transaction number, that's not your actual card. The Apple ecosystem is phenomenal. If you guys are not into it, I can understand because it's
But
too
it does have a
expensive.
high APR.
Yeah.
But you just gotta pay your bill every month.
Yeah.
Pay the whole thing off. Don't let anything. Yeah. Okay, so here we've got this is a family member right here. They're talking about us going to visit Isabella in
And
January.
Isabella,
So
yeah.
sure, yeah, let's do it. Let's
Mhm.
make sure that we get out there in January.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
We can do that.
fine.
Yep,
Give us the
send
info.
Give us the info. Send us a message.
Send us a pin,
Uh-huh,
in
and then we'll meet.
Messenger,
Mhm.
and we'll drive out there.
Yeah, in
Ride a
Isabella.
boat, whatever. I know it takes a long time to get to where you
Isabella?
live.
No.
I heard you gotta ride
In Isabella is here. It's in Luzon. It's up
but I
north.
heard it takes days. Like you gotta
No.
drive up there, ride a boat. No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, we get out there though. I'm gonna expect, we go on, let's go boat riding. I wanna go island hopping, catch some fish.
Mhm.
You got fishing rods? Because my son wants to go fishing. So we need to do that. I'm down.
Fresh says, "Wow, that's a lot of PI money." Yeah, it is a lot of PI money. But yeah, we had to spend it. We would have spent more than that if they delivered the fridge, but they didn't. So
Right.
But it's one of those things. It was our first time going to SNR,
Mhm.
and we just had to buy these things. So we spent that much. Yes.
Yeah, we did. And I mean, when we were in the States, every time I went to Costco, it was like $300-$400 every time.
Yeah.
And I would go at least once
Once a week.
once a week, once every other week. Yeah. Or yeah.
Mhm.
So, and here we're not going to go that much. It was just like an initial, let's get what we need. Once a month we'll go.
Let me see. Okay, Apple Pay. Yep, Apple Pay secure. Yes.
I think we're catching up here on the chat.
I believe it.
I can fly over with a couple of G's of cash. Oh, thanks. Yeah, bring some money
Yes,
in
bring
for
some
us.
money in
Yeah,
for
sure.
us, yeah.
You're
Kevin,
funny.
You're funny. They're probably gonna stop you at the airport. They're gonna be like, "Who is this dude?"
Yes.
It's like, why do you
Yes.
have this much money? You're stupid.
I don't believe that you
You don't need to bring
need
cash.
to have cash on
No,
hand.
no.
I don't. Now that we did the whole thing, you could just
Well,
go to an ATM
yeah, you
and
can go
grab
to
the
ATM,
money you
yeah.
need.
Because like there's a 50,000 peso max that you can bring
Right,
in.
that you can bring in.
Mhm.
And there's the 10,000 max, but who needs to be walking
Yeah,
around with that
10,000.
kind of
Yeah,
money?
you
Like,
don't need to go walk.
I don't
around
need that
money,
stress.
Yeah.
And the money that we did come with, I haven't even exchanged.
Mhm.
So that was kind of like, I don't need this American money.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to give it away too. I gave away $1 the other day to I tried to give $1 away to somebody as a tip for helping us with our 3 baskets to the car. We have 3 every time we go shopping. We just overload, shopping overload. And I tried to give him a tip, and he gave me my money back. He's like, "No, I can't take a tip." And it happens like that everywhere we go. So the only place that will take our tips freely and willingly was the haircut place. Services. Yeah, if you are doing services, you can get a tip. But if you are doing like if you're at a department store or something and you try to tip these guys for helping you move it to your car, no. Thanks, Willie Bubble. Yes, everybody hit the like button.
Okay. All right. Well, we got to go to the store, get some.
Kevin's asking about Marcos.
But I don't know. We don't know how he's doing.
I'm sure he's great. I'm sure he's healthy.
I don't know any of his policies.
Do you condition your beard?
Me? No. This is all
natural.
All natural. I got spots, but yeah, it's all natural. Nothing. It's too hot out here to be doing products.
You don't even need facial lotion here. It's way too hot.
Yeah, it's too hot.
We get natural facials and sauna from the sky.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna head out.
As usual, carpe diem.
I guess we gotta go.